Hey guys, Moss50 here, coming in with another review for you guys. Just to warn you guys before go into anything, I have actually got a very sore throat at the moment, so I may not be too clear or anything, and I may be trying to rush this a bit, but please understand that it's because of I have a sore throat at the moment, and yeah. Anyways, so let me get into it now. Basically, what I'm planning to do here is I'm planning to review 4 of the most well-known, well-received, most popular Apatow films there are at the moment, up to the point where This Is the End comes out, when I should get a review for that done. I believe it comes out on the 28th, so it should be on that day, maybe slightly later, don't know. But yeah, today I want to review The 40-Year-Old Virgin, which I literally just got done seeing. Tomorrow I hope to review Knocked Up. Next week I hope to review Superbad and Pineapple Express. So, yeah, first of all, Knocked Up. So, fucking hell. 40-Year-Old Virgin. So, this is probably the first real film that got, the Apatow crew really recognised it. And I believe this is the first film Judd Apatow actually directed. I may be wrong about that, but yeah, correct me if you want. Now, first of all, the story for this film is a very simple one. It's simply you got a guy, he's 40-year-old virgin, and they sort of explain he tried in school, college, whatever you want to call it, and he fucked up a lot of times, so he just gave up, and then about 3/4 of the way through it turns into a sort of rom-com. First 3/4 is more or less a straight up comedy, then it turns into sort of a rom-com towards the end. And that's basically what the storyline is. I know I've fucked it up and that didn't make much sense, but it works. It's a very simple storyline, but it does work. And storyline wise, I'm gonna have to give it a 9, because I haven't seen too many films that do it like this. I mean, think of it as like a teen comedy, but done with older guys. That's the best way to describe it. That's what most Judd Apatow films are like anyway. And the characters in this film are brilliant. You've got Steve Carell, who is very underrated in my opinion. He's a great actor. Seth Rogen, who most people will know if they're into Judd Apatow stuff. He's great as always, even though he ain't got much to do in this. Paul Rudd is definitely my favourite character in this film. You've got, who else have you got? I think you just got this black guy, but I don't know what his name is. There's a black guy in the film. For my life of me, I cannot remember what his name is. He's pretty funny though, and yeah. So characters, I'm gonna have to give characters a 10. I love pretty much every character in this film. They're just so well done, so well developed, and all that. The acting, great, 10 out of 10. The humour in this film is very intelligent, let me put it that way. It's probably one of the most intelligent Apatow films, because whilst I find most of them funny, well, pretty much, I find all of them funny, but some more than others. This is probably the most intellectually intelligent of the Judd Apatow films. Purely because it's hard to explain. It's easier if you just watch the film, but the way the humour is done, it's just so cleverly done. And it's timing wise, it's great. It's pretty much every joke is perfectly timed, and they don't drag the joke out too long. They do that a couple of times, but not for the most part. And the humour in this film, I love the humour, so I'm going to have to give the humour at least a 9. So let me just touch on a couple of things that people tend to complain about this film. Number 1, which is the main one, the running time. the film's almost 2 hours long, and people say it doesn't need to be like that. You're not making an epic. You're making a comedy. And to a certain degree, I do understand where they're coming from. However, I do feel that whilst it may not need to be almost 2 hours long, it doesn't squander its time. It flies by pretty fast. Doesn't really feel like 2 hours, unlike Knocked Up, which I'll talk about tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, the time isn't a big deal in my opinion, but a lot of people do find the fact that it's almost 2 hours kind of annoying and kind of a negative. What else do people not like about this film? I think that's pretty much everything people don't like about this film. The only thing that I found a bit annoying, but this is just down to personal taste, is the ending of the film. Because it's got this generic ending where, whoa, everything's okay, you've achieved everything you wanted to, everything's all tied up in a nice little bow, and life is great. Not too realistic, that, I have to say. With all these sort of films, there's always just an overly perfect, happy ending. There wouldn't be. That's all I want to say about that. I don't really want to talk too much about it because I'm going into spoiler territory if I do. But down to personal taste, I just prefer when shit goes pear-shaped right at the end of the film, rather than when shit is all wrapped up and perfect and golden and there's no worries. But yeah, so that was my quick, pretty messy review of... Fuck, this is a long review. 7 minutes long. Anyways, pretty messy review of 4-Year-Old Virgin. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get Knocked Up done. And then next week Superbad and Pineapple Express. So hope you guys enjoyed it. And that's all I have to say. So this is Moss50 signing out.